Hello and welcome to the show. I am back continuing on a road trip adventure. Last time out I was trying to complete some of the kind of like little side races. Trying to do a drag race, trying to get under 7 seconds for it, and we needed to buy a new gearbox. So that is where we are going to start today. After that, we've got the highway race to try and win, and then we may go try and do some other bits and pieces around the place. Ah, there's Arnold driving around with the propellers on the back of his car. Right, let's crash into the other part shop. Hello there, how are we doing? We are going to be wanting to get the... yeah, we're going to want the wide transmission. So this should give us the best gear ratios to make the most of all of the power that we have. Have we got the money to give teammates any better? So we are currently with an RS Magnum engine, so we can't afford a Speedmax, sorry, engine. We could get a Black Max for one of them, so we have a Long Mad and a Mad V2 in our teammates' cars. Might be pushing the money a little bit. We may come back after a little while. So we have our gearbox. We now have to go and drive back. Of course, we can't get going again because there is bugger all grip on that surface. Our town is looking, or our city is looking pretty good actually after all of these latest arrivals. Right, change parts. We are going to give ourselves the decent gearbox, and that does mean that we can then hopefully give our other teammates a decent, the better transmission. So Diaz, I think, already has that one. So Arnold, you need a new gearbox. Yeah, so you have the sports one. We'll give you the speed one that I was using. In fact, actually, is that made? Yeah, it's giving me one extra star of gear ratio. Right, we want to go and drive around town because I kind of remembered that we can access all of the sort of little mini games from inside our house. We don't have to prat around driving around the city trying to locate where... I love how piddly our garage is compared to everyone else's as well. But never mind. We want to go and play. This will give us all of the options. So, drag race. We're going to have another go at this. Hello, I'll see if we can... yeah, see if we can beat you more convincing. I mean, we've been beating him all the time, but we haven't quite got... I think we can go faster. I think we might get something if we can go faster. So basically, fire off the jet engines, hold down, accelerate, and have we got it? No, I don't think that's actually... I think we were doing 701s before. Try. Oh, have we got off-road tyres on my vehicle? That could be a possibility. No, we haven't got off-road. We can't have off-road tyres the way we're spinning the wheels up on the grass. I don't know if there's going to be any better way of doing this. I'm pretty sure we've got about 9 more kilometres an hour. I think we were topping out at 240, 340. Sorry, still not quick enough. It's confused me. I thought that would do the trick. Apparently not, although now we are going to have to warp our way back to our garage. Thankfully the loading times are near instantaneous, which makes this a hell of a lot easier. Okay, well that's not quite working. Shall we go then for the highway race? Now we've got a considerably better engine, better tyres, we've got rockets and so on. Yes, I would like to race you. Last time we tried this out, I got absolutely destroyed by the opposition. So let's see if this time will be a different story. Already we are leading the way. Now I have cheated my way to victory in one of these kind of sub races. Oh crap! With the rockets against the Peugeot, that was quite a cheaty one. It was mostly relying on just the rockets to boost me forward. With that, I'm not 100% sure where we're going, but never mind. This will have to do. Oh, we're just slightly bouncing off the walls. I'm trying not to, but the brakes are not quite as carefully does it around there, quite as sharp as I'm expecting them. I don't know what. Every time, oh god, every time I spend a few days away from Road Trip Adventure, I forget how shockingly bad the cars are under braking. Do we only need to do 1 lap? Yes, we do. Victory for me. Thank God for that. Yes, exactly. Much speed from... I beat the best lap as well. Fantastic. You will give me... Get the urban pattern. I want to race you again. I don't know if he gets more difficult as we go through, or what really, but we beat them in the highway race. We got the highway race in less than 50 seconds as well. So more stickers in the book completed, and we have a new... Whereabouts are we here? This is where we join onto the motorway. Okay, good thing that I wasn't having to try and locate him again, because I would have never found him, I suspect. Right, shall we... where do we want to go? We're going to warp to... We completed the races in here? I think we're going to have to go to Chestnut Canyon next for some more races. Might as well keep making progress. We want to change some parts. In fact, actually, while we're here, it'll give us a chance to look at tyres. Yeah, so I was running on the racing tyres. I don't know why I was having such issues then with the drag race. Let us go to the off-road tyres, because I think that is what we're going to be coming up against here. My teammates are already on their off-road tyres by the looks. Indeed we are. Fantastic. We want to go racing, so we have got the Lava Run Raceway for us to tackle. Sounds exciting enough. Yeah. Please. Oh, okay. Yeah. Certainly does look interesting. Are we? Okay, we are off-road, which is, I mean, not like they're going to have tarmacked down inside the middle of a volcano, but there we go. You never know. You never know with these games. We're having a little bit of argy-bargy going on, and I'm struggling. These narrow tracks do make it quite difficult to try and overtake. Oh, you cheating Honda. It squished me against the wall. Oh, I guess I cheated my way through a Mercedes Gullwing, so I guess that kind of evens itself out. Where on earth are we going? There's like multiple paths? Or do they... Oh, no, they all sweep into one. Got to try and not take out my teammates, okay? Teammates, if you guys could, get second and third in all of these races, that would be really nice. That really helps me money-wise. Oh, no, we're fine. Thought bad things were about to happen. I thought we were about to go swimming in the lava, but we're okay. We got away with it. Oh, have we found some now nice tarmacky bits? I don't know why I tried to take this route, because we've not got anywhere near enough steering lock to really make that work. Although I am going to get an overtake. Where are you going, Diaz? Stop crashing into the wall. I mean, we are so far ahead of the rest of the rest of the cars. Doesn't really matter. Oh, a little bit of a fire on the rockets just to make sure we're not drifting out too far. Oh. He's making a race of it. This will not do. I'm glad to see, though, my teammates are much more competitive now. Okay, there's a wall there. I don't actually think we can fall in the lava. Come to think of it, it does look like it is pretty well walled in. Still a little bit scary the first time when you're not quite sure of that. I'm trying to keep it out of the fence. Trying to do my rocket sort of... I say drifting technique, it's not really. It's kind of you slide the car into a corner and then just fire the rockets to stop it from going backwards into a wall, and it kind of works. It's unconventional. Shall we stick with unconventional here? Oh, that wasn't quite enough. Okay, I left it a little too late before firing the rockets. Okay, go down this narrow strip. We're probably better off sticking to the left here. We'll get us a better run through the next part of the course. Or again, it does sort of... Don't know which way is better there, because it does kind of even itself up, having to do a little bit of a slalom. Never mind, though. We are making it work, as the rest of the cars are a long, long way behind. Okay, good work. Good work, team. They're actually having a good battle over second place. We're going to chuck our car through turn one. Oh, little too much. Little too much of a throw. I do have a really rather overpowered car at this stage of the game. I don't know how much faster the cars get when we get up to an A-class license. I suspect they'll probably be more competitive. Like the AI cars will be... Ooh. We're good. We just got a little bit wedged. Oh no, we're nearly out of fuel. Oopsie, I've been burning far too much with the rockets. Yeah, that is such an easy thing to get carried away with. I don't think it's going to matter, even if we do run out. I just got to no more using rockets to try and save me when I'm going sideways, and we should probably be alright to make it to the end. Apparently, if we do run out of fuel, we will keep going. We don't just completely stop. We have a much reduced top speed, though, and seeing as we're so far ahead, that won't really matter too much here, as we're going to round the final couple of corners. Oh, don't get too carried away. There we go. Out of the final turn, and just a run towards the line. May as well fire off what little rockets we have left, and we run out of fuel as we cross the line. Doesn't matter though. Oh, Diaz has found a wall, and Arnold's found exactly the same wall. You guys, you're not supposed to follow each other. Look at that's a terrible line. Oh, Arnold's overtaken. Right at the end. Arnold has gone for an overtake. Diaz is going to get him back on the inside. Yes, indeed he is. And then Arnold's going to come back through the next part. Hey, Arnold's going to get the second place, I think. Or is he? Oh, Diaz has got a better run. It's not going to matter. Arnold second, Diaz third, and they both crashed into the wall to celebrate. Well done, chaps. Right, well, that should give us a nice little monetary boost. Indeed it does. Okay, I'm liking this, having a good team at the moment. Yeah, the race was pretty damn great, actually. What do we want to do? We want to go for a drive around town some more. In fact, I say drive around town. We're going to jump to the next city and do some more races. I think we are sticking with the off-road. I'm pretty sure like the rest of this is off-road themed. So we're at Chestnut Canyon. Mushroom Road is where we are going to head to next. Hello, another tow truck. More races for me. We want to go to Oval Raceway. Now that to me suggests we're probably going to want some slick tyres. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to split our strategies here. Me and actually no wait, Diaz is a slightly faster one, so he can stick with the off-road tyres. Me and Arnold will go with racing tyres. Diaz can go with off-road tyres, so one of us should do okay, if for whatever reason this happens to be a dirt oval as opposed to what I expect to be a tarmac oval. Right, because well, the slick track was just a wet circuit, and that was what looked like an infield layout to an oval circuit, so we shall see. We shall see. I may have made a terrible, terrible decision. Nope, I think I've made the right one. Diaz is going to struggle a little bit here, potentially. Fire the rockets through the middle of the ground. Oh, not quite. Oh. The group closed up. It was a clever idea, briefly. This looks like it's going to be a good race for grinding out money from. Okay, how much speed is Arnold going to have? Is he going to have enough to hold off these cars? Does not look like it. Going to go for a cheeky rocket boost down the middle. No, actually, despite this being an oval, it is going to be an incredibly simple circuit to drive around. The lap time is actually still longer than Peach Raceway, the first track that you go to. Yeah, okay, my split strategy has not really worked for my teammates. I think they're actually going to languish in the middle of the pack. Oh, that's a big bump. That's a very bumpy section of track, so we have to be careful with that. Can't quite be as aggressive around there. I do love these high-grade racing tyres. They are fantastic for carrying much of the quarter speed through here. And now, where is the bump? The bump was on the outside. So if we fire up there we go, fire the rockets down here. The garbage truck is in the grass. Well, that's not a particular, that's a very high line. Very high line up there, and I'm not sure. That's going to... Whoa! Why are we bunny hopping? I don't know. God damn it, car. Are you going to lap the Diablo? Poor Lamborghini. Not faring too well. Arnold's fighting with a 250 GTO, and Diaz, despite having the off-road tyres, has overtaken Arnold. That's how much faster our Ford is. No, you're in the grass, god damn it. Yeah, they both had the ideal tyres. Maybe they would have fared better. I'm not sure, though. Hey! We've got an A license. Fantastic. That is indeed what we all wanted. We're getting closer, people. We are getting closer indeed. Let's go back to driving around. We will head towards the next area, I think. Might as well. There's no need to drive down the roads in between the cities now that we can just warp there, so might as well just keep going through. So, White Mountain means we're going to have a snowy race to be dealing with next. Hello, what do I want to do? Change parts. We're going to give Arnold the off-road tyres. Now, the off-road tyres aren't going to be as good as the snow tyres, however, they will deal with the snow at least. Snow mounting. Ooh, okay. So here we do just jump up straight into the Rank A events. Snow Mountain Raceway Rank A. Yes, I want to go and have a try at this one. We'll see how competitive we are. We may have to go and potentially buy some snow tyres if the AIs are considerably faster. I think we're on ice here. Because the off-road tyres were fine when we did the last snow race. But here, doesn't work. Right, okay, we're going to retire from that. Well, I guess we need... Yeah, so I retired because we had completely and utterly the wrong tyres for that. Drive around. Oh, did I not change my own tyres? I might not have done, actually. I changed my teammates and forgot to change my own. That would explain part of my stupidness and why my teammates got off the... Oh, wow, yeah, we're really struggling. I might not put off-road tyres on my car. I thought I did. Oh, well, small brain fart from me. Yeah, that'd explain it. Why? Because we've got proper racing tyres. Right, let's go on the off-road tyres. Hopefully, as I said, hopefully this will do. Funnily enough, using the full-on racing slicks is not so good on an icy circuit. Now, let's see how we fare. We might have to make up some lost time with the rocket boosters. Yeah, you can see the cars with the with the snow tyres absolutely fire themselves off the line. Wow, that van really got himself well up the leaderboard. I am going to have to try and save myself with the rockets. I think we may still be asking a little bit too much of our vehicle. Oh, we're going to go through the gap. Did not realise there was a gap there. Never mind. Already one of our team is tumbling towards the back. I guess just got stuck out wide. Oh, this was the circuit that we were on earlier. Oh, no, crap. That's the... it is a shortcut. I thought it was a shortcut. I'm going... Like, nobody else went this way. I was thinking, have I done something wrong here? But no, it is actually, that is just a genuine shortcut that I was the first to kind of find. Oh, my car is so unhappy with this, as you might expect. We're going to use some... Oh, we've got to be careful. I don't want to burn too much of my fuel. That's where we will end up in trouble. Now, we can make the most of, hopefully, the good engine, the long gears, to pull away a little bit down the straight. Now, we're going to have to try and not make too many mistakes through the corners. We're going to have to be sort of slow into these turns because we don't have the grip to really get away with it. Try and spot the gap. A little difficult when everything is exactly the same colour inside here. There's a gap there. I'm not sure that's quite the right way to go, but never mind. We are through the ice cave and the car behind has crashed. Excellent work. Arnold, I'm assuming it's Arnold, is not having a good time of it. Diaz is not doing too badly, though. They're up in... Well, they were 5th and then 12th, and there's obviously a tremendous scrap going on behind me. Once more, using some cunning tactics and a bit of caution, because they're all just flying into that shortcut and going miles in the wrong direction. And, oh dear, Diaz is plummeting through the order. Yeah, the AI is not quite as good at dealing with the slightly adverse conditions without the ideal tyres. Pretty much, yeah, we're going to have to give the AI... If we want the AIs to be competitive, they have to have the ideal tyres for whatever... I mean, it does make sense. I can kind of make up for it a bit with driving intelligently on whatever set of tyres that it is that I'm stuck working with. But yeah, the AIs will struggle a tad more than me. I say driving intelligently, kind of as well as I can, and apparently it's working enough to keep me at the front of this rank A race. I don't know how the rank A races work, whether... Well, because this is like the first city... Well, this is the first city you got to where you did a rank B race, so I don't know whether this is the easiest of the rank A races or whether still Peach Town is the easiest one, because that was the very beginning settlement. Don't know, we will have to go back and find out. Go for a little bit of a fly down there, burn up the rest of the field as we come towards the line. Oh, we don't quite lap the vehicle. Well, Arnold isn't all the way at the back. Still, our best lap was the bloody first one from a standing start. I think I bumped the wall a couple too many times in later laps, but never mind. Diaz is going for a bit of a fly and is not going to make that one move stick, whatever he was doing. Okay. We're not quite going to be earning as much money with that one. Not 2,500 for me winning the race. Okay. Let us then... Yeah, it was a good race for me. We want to go back to driving around town. Shall we go and teleport our way back to... I think we're going to head to Beach Town once more and have a look at their rank A race. Fingers crossed it will be... which one is it? It's a Peach Raceway rank A. So, time to change parts on all of the team. We will give ourselves some nicer tyres, and then Arnold, you can go back on the racing ones. I think Arnold may be underpowered in all of this. I think we may have to give them some better engines to compete in the A-class race. Don't know. We shall have to see. Will it be the same circuit as well? With, like, what is it, 18 second laps I think I've got around this Yeah, it will be the same circuit, right? So 18-second laps are very much possible around here. Oh, they've got a quick starting pickup truck. Oh, find the gap. The turn 1 here is a little bit on the scary side. Alright, how are we doing? Diaz may do okay. I think Arnold is probably... Oh no, this is a slightly different version, because we don't have the long straight. We do have a little bit of a curve. Sweeping around the outside of some more cars. Come on, Diaz. Chase down that Ferrari. I could probably give you some assistance. Oh, careful, careful, careful. That's going to end really badly. Oh, or the Ferrari could go in the wall on his own. Yeah, good Ferrari. You go in the wall on your own. Shall we go and try and put him in a wall? Got you over there. Some dastardly tactics are going on with Team FailRace. We've got the Ferrari Testarossa out of the way. Right, Diaz, you're the only one without rockets. Oh, the Ferrari is returning serve as well. Here, nope, this will not do, Ferrari. You can go over this way. Go over this way. Go in the wall. I've been cornered. Don't know what went on there, but I'm pretty sure I deserved it. For how many times will I try and bully the AIs, and how many times will they get me back almost immediately? I have got the significantly faster car here out of everyone, and I'm hoping we can possibly still get a second place against the Ferrari. Come on, use the rockets. Use the rockets. There we go. Oh, we're going to beat Diaz to the line. Victory for the Focus, just with a little bit of... no, wait. I changed that. A lot bit of cheating, really. Hey, Arnold's going to get 6th as well. That's not too bad. We got a 1-2 at least. That'll be some better money for the back. Actually, that's pretty damn good going, money-wise. A lot bit of cheating was required, though, for that one. Little bit glitchy physics. Well, my car is still then massively faster than all of the rank A vehicles. Hey, we have completed all of the Peach Town area, all the Peach Town races. Whew. Done. Okay, good money from that one as well. Shall we, to finish off, go to... Now, there is a endurance race. I'm not sure how much of an endurance race it is. A longer race, at least, here in my city that we can do. So if we go race the endurance race, I'm really hoping it's going to be like a 10-minute race rather than a 30-minute race. So, yeah, we'll go and have a look. I don't know what the route is going to be. We're all going on the slick tyres, so... It looks like a longer track, but is it going to be, again, I'm assuming a 3-lap race? Oh, brake, so we don't end up in the back of him. It's a 3-lap race, then it's not going to be too bad as far as endurance races go. Clonky, clonky into cars. It's quite an interesting circuit, this one. Well, I've got to be careful. I've used a quarter of my fuel tank already, just trying to burn my way through the field. Hello, Ferrari. I promise I won't put you in a wall again, or I'll put myself in a wall, or I'll roll my car. See, I kept to my word. I didn't put you in a wall deliberately. There may have been a small bit... Oh, hello, Diaz. I'll definitely try and not put you in a wall. Can we go around the outside of Diaz? We can, because he changed his mind. Probably a wise decision. Hey, Ferrari's in a wall on his own. I don't know if we can get more than 3 laps. I said I wasn't going to put you in a wall. Doesn't mean you can go and put me in a wall. You can go play in the sand trap. Apparently the sand trap doesn't really slow you down compared to driving on the tarmac. I'm not really sure that's quite how sand traps work. But never mind. Never mind. Oh, Ferrari's coming back. I am, yeah, trying to be careful and not... Stop crashing into me. Oh, the Ferrari has got a bit more speed than me in terms of actual straight line speed. If this is... Oh, God, if this is a 3-lap race, this is hardly an endurance one. Because it's... there have been longer laps. I think the second race I did in Fuji Town had a longer laps than this one. Admittedly, I did have a slower car back then, so I guess it would, yeah, kind of not be anymore. But never mind. Wow, that Ferrari is really going for it. Out of all of the AIs, Diaz is fighting over 4th place. If we could get 3rd with the Ford, that would be some good going. Oh, I got a little too brave. Yeah, that was my stupid. That was completely and utterly my stupid in that one. Oh, go, 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 car. Fuel, I should probably be wary of. I wonder if we go through then. There was a pit lane. So, I wonder if we go through the pit lane, will that replenish our fuel? Will we have to stop? I don't know. We're going to experiment, though. We're going to go in here. Please don't slow me down for a pit stop. Let's just go flying through. Oh! I was not expecting that to do that. I'll be honest. Okay. Pit stops are actually a thing. That's quite neat. And I don't know why I didn't expect it to happen. I just thought it was going to be like a visual thing, but there we go. We can stop for fuel if we're running low. So we could run crazy with the rockets, try and get ahead and then come in and then refuel. Only there isn't, as far as I can see, a lap counter, so I don't know if we are just doing 3 laps. So if we were to, let's say, burn through all of the boosters early on to try and get a big lead, you could come in. Probably you would be better off just staying out. Admittedly, there's a really quick time to refill the tanks of a rocket-powered car, but never mind. Hey, Diaz has got a solid 3rd place going on at the moment, actually, which is nice. Oh, God, carefully does it through here. Now, is this going to be the end of the race, or are we going to have to bounce off the wall? Yes, that's mandatory at the end of any race, to bounce off a wall. Fly towards the line. Okay, it's not a 3-lap race. How many it is anyone's guess, really. Shall we take bets on a 6-lap race? And there's going to be the guys who've played this game will know how long this one goes on for. And I am not. Well, I think we're pretty well placed. Oh, bounce a little bit across there with Diaz up in 3rd. I am going to start lapping cars this time around to keep an eye on my fuel. You don't want to come across the start line just as you get in trouble with fuel, because it'll be a long way back with a very, very limited top speed. Actually, just how fast can our car go? I know we don't quite have the most powerful of engines yet. Oh, excuse me, garbage. I'm trying to lap you. Get out of the way. Yeah, how much speed can we do unassisted by rockets on the back? Are we going to see an AI car? Do the AIs pit? I guess it's a possibility if the race is long enough for them to need to. We are up to 264. I think we're in the limiter. 264, or certainly that's as fast as we can go. We've crashed into the back of the Porsche. I love how all the race cars are doing terrible in this as well. The race cars that have, some of the best bodies of all of the vehicles are the ones languishing around at the back, except for the garbage truck that is always at the back. A little jump from the Super. The 787B is all the way back here, going to be lapped by the Rally Focus. And in fact, the 787B is being beaten by a box. I can't remember what box it is up there, but it is being beaten by, oh, that's the strange box. Get it together, Mazda. You should be able to go faster than these things. But the 787B should be going quicker than everything around here, let's face it. We're going to go up the inside of you, keeping an eye on our fuel. We can probably do another lap, but shouldn't burn too much of the rocket boosters. We'll sweep around the outside of them. Right. Are we going to have another... We're going to have another lap. We're on to a lap number 6 now, 5 minutes in to this race. The AIs... Oh, hello, Mini. The AIs have really spread themselves out. Little bit of a shame that we can't have any massively... There's just... No one is close to each other on track. Diaz is under a small bit of threat in 3rd. That is literally about it. Arnold's in a very lonely 9th place. We're going to dive up the inside there. Yes, we are. I'm probably going to come into the pits this lap. I don't know if this is the final lap. If it is the final lap, get turned, then we'll just cross the line in the pit lane. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I might as well, just for safety's sake. I quite like that there is actually pit strategy is needed in this race. It'd be a fun thing to have a little bit more of throughout the game, perhaps, but it's not a massively serious racing game, so there we go. Let's dive in here. Yeah, we will. I love how it's filling the fuel tank up as we are on the brakes going through the pit lane. Ding, 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 go. Okay. It's not a 6-lap race. Maybe it'll be like a 24-hour race. Maybe it will keep going all the way through the night, and we'll finish when the sun comes up or something. No, either way, we're miles clear of 2nd place, a full tank of petrol, and yeah, I don't really have any need to be far. I really didn't lose that much time through the pit lane. These are the cars that I went around the outside of in the final corner before diving into the pits. I was kind of expected to have dropped back a little bit further, but never mind. We're going to go to the outside of the Viper. No, outside of the Viper was not a good idea there. The Viper can't make the turn and has got exploring the sand trap. Not a good move from the Viper. Oh no, Diaz has fallen to 5th. Possibly had to pit or made a mistake. I don't know. Or got caught up with a back marker. That is equal. No, wait. Diaz is down in 9th. I think. I actually can't remember which way round that they were on the leaderboard. It's possible that the AI cars were having to come into the pits. Right, so we're on to lap number 8. Can we lap the entire field before the end of the race? Quite possibly, actually, at the rate that that we are going. Thankfully, I quite like this track for the endurance race. It's quite a nice flowing circuit. Unlike like the volcano track was good, but it's sort of good for spectacle, not so much good for long races. This is actually a good circuit for... Oh, God. Nearly got wiped out by the Ferrari and panicked and turned in far too soon. Yeah, this is a good circuit for doing long races around. It would be quite cool, seeing as this is the race in, you know, my city. It'd be cool if you could have built your own race for the endurance one. Admittedly, you could probably exploit it by building short tracks and whatnot. But, yeah, it would be quite cool to be able to build a custom race or have the race actually go around your city where you've built up your city. That would be pretty neat. Right, we are now lapping Arnold as we sweep around the outside of him. So he is the one down in 10th. I don't know what happened to Diaz. How come he fell into 5th place? We're back to lapping race cars. We've lapped the garbage truck twice in this race. I've had 2 pit stops and we've lapped the garbage truck twice. We've lapped the Skyline race car twice as well. The Honda has not been lapped yet. He will be about to go a lap down, as will the, looks like a Lancia Delta. I think they might be fighting for position. There's actually some on-track action going on. Diaz is plummeting through the order. He's just running out. I don't think he's quite quick enough. Probably do with some upgrades on him, as, well, here he is now, fighting with the Mercedes and the Morgan, although he's going to get the Mercedes back. Go on, Diaz. You can do it. On the outside of the Morgan. Oh, the Morgan's going to put you in the wall. Okay, well, good decision-making there to fall back into line behind the Morgan. Still, Diaz is now down in 6th. Oh, I'm going to get boxed in behind the very slow Porsche, apparently. I'll get past the Morgan as well. Okay, my next best guess is going to be 10 laps race. That would make sense to me, at least. A 10-lap race. Oh, there we go. Final lap. I keep forgetting it's going to ping up saying final lap. I was right. It's going to be about a 10-minute endurance race. Not bad. I'm hoping the money's going to be good, actually, for more of this. Unfortunately, my T-Bar just a little bit underpowered for getting good finishing results in this. Oh, we're up into the wall, and I'm driving like a moron. Hello, Mazda again. Few more quarters to go. We haven't quite lapped the entire field, unfortunately. We're getting towards the front of the field. I think that might be 3rd place in the Cosmo. It's normally the Cosmo and the yellow Dino, I think. I've tried to remember now. The yellow Ferrari, at least. I think it was a Dino. Normally right up towards the front. So we're past the Cosmo. We can burn what is left of our fuel as we race towards the line. The Testarossa is probably the next car up ahead, but yeah, I think it is actually. Just about to see the glint of it through the back. 55-second lap to finish. There we go, 10 minutes. 10-minute endurance race. Pretty solid, actually. I think that is a pretty good circuit for doing this kind of racing. The question is now, how much money have we earned? Have my teammates earned anything either? That would be, hopefully they'll have got something. It is, hey, 10,000 money. That's not bad. If only we could get a 1, 2, 3. That would be some very nice money from doing that. Well, there we go. We completed some more. Actually, completed a whole bunch of races. The team have been performing better, although are now starting to just get a little bit overpowered by the AI cars. We've got some decent money, and we have got our A license. A productive episode. Actually, probably about the most racing I've done in an episode of this. I've probably more racing in this one than all the other ones put together, to be fair. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.